What are you embarrassed of about yourself? How I treated people like shit when I was younger. That I'm only healthy enough to work 3 days a week. That I tried having sex twice in my life. I'm 43, and I had to pay for that, plus general lack of experience with relationships. I worry that people judge me for having a massive horse cock. Why'd you cut it off the horse? Actual human woman. My attraction to younger men is an increasing source of embarrassment, TBH. And my weirdly small ears. Maybe your ears aren't small. The rest of you is just too big. And, how young are talking about here? As long as it's legal, who cares? A lot of younger men would love to be with an older woman. My previous alcoholism/alcohol abuse. I wasn't an abusive drunk at all, at least not in the sense of abusing others, just myself. I got into a period of what I can only call depression, where I would only get out of bed to get to the liquor store and buy more booze. I had a lot of things going for me and a lot of good lifelong friends that I totally vanished on. All of my old mates are finishing degrees, going into med school now, and I was on that trajectory too. I'm incredibly embarrassed and don't think I will ever be able to confide in anyone IRL about being locked in my room for the better part of 2 years drinking and just kinda hoping that I would stop existing. Thought a lot about taking a walk out in the woods with my 12 gauge and not coming back. I've deleted all social media traces a while ago, and with everybody moving out and up in the world, I've only run into one of these old friends in public, and I hid from them. I haven't really been close or intimate on a friend or partner level with anyone since pulling myself out of the pit around 2 years ago, and I don't even know if I'm capable anymore. You pull yourself out of that, that's incredibly hard to do. And anyone who really cares about you would be relieved and happy and impressed by you. I hear what you're saying, but your self-loathing is very misplaced. You went through something dark, which many of us do, and you came out the other side, which a lot of people don't. And you didn't hurt anyone along the way. You sound like a great person. I hope you can see that. I'm 28 and have never gotten laid or a girlfriend. How long I've been in college. My biggest toxic trait. I cannot let stuff go. I can get over something and still talk about it like it still affects me, just for, I don't know. To get attention. To get empathy. To hurt people by making them feel like they're shitty people for being shitty that one time X years ago. All of the above. I really don't know why. My toes are long as fuck. Never dated or had sex, and I'm well into adulthood. Sad thing is, I'd found out I'm pretty decent looking. Also really don't like being alive, not really embarrassed on that, but I can't share it with people. Having social anxiety. It's a real fun roller coaster I'm on. Let me tell you. I once was an outsider, but I was good with words, did not judge, and did good manners, hence I got along very good with anybody that was friendly-minded, and they enjoyed listening to me. Nowadays I am rather an introvert and got social anxiety. It got hard for me to talk to people, and I don't feel that I am myself when encountered with other beings, and would like to avoid most of those cases. This does not apply when I'm really drunk, but dealing with the aftermath of intense social exposure mostly makes me depressive for longer than I like. I'm short and ugly. That would be a long list. Today I'll pick the weird spot on the back of my head. That's basically a minor deformity. It's not that big a deal and has little impact on my life, but people sometimes bring it up and ask about it, which reminds me that it's there and that people see it every time I'm out in public. Yeah, gonna have to agree with the long list comment here. I'm gonna go with general physical appearance. I could break that down into many other smaller aspects, but this covers quite a bit and is a biggie for me. So, there you have it. People always say my feet are small. I'm 25 and bald on top of my head, and gray patches on my sides come through when I don't shave it like I should. Also, my beard is starting to show some gray as well. My face. Student loan debt. It is 6 figures still, and I am 10 years out of school. I'm a lawyer, so it is very manageable, but I hate that I owe more in student loan debt than on my mortgage. My nose is more embarrassing to me than the fact I have to use a wheelchair. I got hit in the balls and only have one ball now. Makes me feel like half of a man. I lost a close friend. It's not the same.